So let's move to the delete. So here inside, let's first add function, and later we add the routes and check for the delete if it is working or not. So here let's add delete category, and here we can change it to, let's change it to delete, and we received category. Once we have the category, we delete it. Okay, so now we have deleted the category. All we need to do is to return the user to the index page, and we tell him that the category has been deleted. Okay, so here we have updated and here deleted, but we did not display the messages, so we will do that after the delete. So we did not display the success messages, so here we tell him that deleted successfully. Okay, so now we have added the function. We need the routes. Let's copy this route and change it to delete, and function will be delete, and here we provide category that we want to delete, and we change it from update to delete here, and let's change also the route to delete. Okay, so now we have done with the routes. Let's move to the index page. So here we need to add another link. This link will take us to nowhere because we'll use form to send the delete method or to delete a category for security reasons. So let's change this one to Ginger and icon to trash. Okay, let's add another form, and form will take us to the route that we have defined, which is delete. And here what we need is we need to change the method. Let's change it to post, but inside the form we will add srf token, and also we need to override the method to delete because the request here is delete as we have seen. So here, so we need to override the method from from post to delete, and we need to add an ID to this link, and ID so to be dynamic, so we'll use the category. So we can use the category ID because here we are not calling the, so here we are not calling the database, so we can use the ID. So here, because we are requesting the database, so we need to use slug instead of the ID. Okay, so here we can use the ID, and also we can, but we don't need to give it to the input, so sorry, we need to give the ID to the form. Okay, so the form that will take the ID, but the link here will, like we have done when we log out. So here we will use on click, and we use the documents.get element by ID, and we give it the ID, which is the category ID, and we call submit function, and that's all. Okay, so once we click on category that we want to delete, so we will submit the form, which is this form. So once we click on the link, okay, so let's save and refresh and see what we have here. So as you can see, we have links. Let's delete the fourth. So let's click on delete and see. So I think that we have something wrong because it takes time to. So here the method per page doesn't exist. Where is it? So here per page doesn't exist. So I think that something is wrong with and the problem is inside our controller, which is the category controller. So here I am instead of returning the route, so I am returning view. So this is the mistake, so sorry for it. So as you can see, So that's why it did not work. Okay, so let's check and try again if it will work or not. So now we have admin. So let's try to remove the fifth. So let's click here. So now, as you can see, it's removed. So we have only, so here we have only 6 spots, I think. Let's try to remove the sixth one. So this one, let's remove it again. And now we have only 5. So the delete is working. Okay. So let's do something. So here I just noticed that inside our route, so here we have admin, so we don't need to use the admin, okay, because we have already prefixed the routes with the admin. So here we can use this because we are not prefixing the routes with the admin, but here already done, so let's use it as it is. So only categories create, store, edit, updates, and delete. Okay, so let's do a final check if everything is working or not. So let's click on the categories. So we are here. Let's try to add another category. So it's created. Let's move to the second page. And let's go back to the first page. Let's try to edit this category. So submit. Let's try to delete it. So it's deleted, but we still have something, which is the messages that are not showing. So let's display here inside layout. So let's add the alerts.blade.php, and inside we can use so like we have done in the login page for the admin. So where is it? So here can use the same thing. So let's add let's add a div with the row margin top and bottom just 3, and here we have div with call empty. Let's give it only 6 and mx auto, and inside so let's add inside the check. So the first check is for the error. If we have an error, we display it, and second is for the success, and change this one to success. And but I think that's the error. We have already done this in the login, so no need to use it. So let's use only success and displays, and we can use inside the app.blade.layout. So here, so not here inside front end, but inside the admin. So here, so we need also to include after navbar. So let's include alerts. So save. So let's refresh and see what we have here. Okay. So admin.layouts.alerts not found. Why it's not found? It's already here. So where is it? So I have added it inside layouts folder, which is for the front end. So let's move it to layouts inside admin, not inside not for the front end. Let's refresh the page. So now we have let's try to add another category. Let's check test and test fr. So submit. So as you can see, category added successfully. Let's try to update it. So not create a new one, but update it. So here, so submit, and category updated successfully. Let's try to delete it. And what is wrong here? We have so let's go back again, refresh. So we have 404 page, so it's deleted, but we still have something wrong. So I think that's something wrong with the delete. Let's try to delete again just to be sure. So now it's deleted, but why it gives me 404? So let's do that again just to be sure that everything is working as expected, so to not have any errors that I did not notice. Let's do it again and see. So now category updated. Let's click on delete and see. So now deleted. So I think that everything is working as we want. If there is anything wrong that I did not notice, just leave a comment and I will fix it. Okay. So now we have done with categories. Next, we need to move to the posts. Okay.